It seems the recent passing of Tang the Perfect has caused a bit of a construction boom. Throughout the kingdom, cities scramble to erect shrines and temples to honor his memory. Not one to be outdone, the town of Bo has had architects devise plans for a grand temple. They want you, most noble administrator, to oversee its construction. You must first designate a suitable site for the monument. Loggers will then be needed to fell trees for lumber, and laborers will be available to construct a sturdy foundation of rammed earth. Local farms can now grow cabbage as well as millet. Instead of building new farms, however, consider converting existing millet fields to cabbage. Surplus hemp and ceramics can be sold for profit, but do not forget to give generous offerings to our ancestor heroes, as their blessings are vital. Lastly, it is time the people of this town started paying their allegiance to our king. Adding an administrative city will allow tax offices to be built.
G'day mates, welcome back to Emperor. We're heading back to Bo by the sounds of things, and we're getting to unlocking a few things that we've had in the previous mission, such as administrative cities will allow us to upgrade the infrastructure of this city. Let's pause things and slow right down and have a quick look around. So this was the town that I built up. I didn't quite get a chance to finish the walls. It's a pretty shitty looking town, to be perfectly honest. But no doubt we will get that all built up nicely. I'm going to go familiarise myself with this town a little bit. And well, actually, I won't cut back, I'll do it on camera. I'll do it quickly. We need a great temple, we need an elegant dwelling, which is much higher, and we need months of heroes. Now, my understanding is... We're a little bit unhappy. Let's, probably some ceramics would be good. Now, my understanding is that building a monument will often dedicate themselves to a god of some sort. And this particular mission, I believe, dedicates to Nuwa, the creator goddess. So if we build the big-ass temple, it should put her up to Exalted, and we'll be able to take care of that 9 months worth of heroes quite easily. So let's think about where we're going to put this one. Monuments, where are monuments? Government. I have no idea where monuments could possibly be. Down the very bottom here. I always think that's part of this bar here, but it is actually a tab you can click. So the Great Temple, probably throw that down. You know what, I think we could actually clear a couple of houses off and work this in. That would fit right. Oh, that'd be really cool. That would be incredible. How much do we need? We need 1,000 people in elegant dwellings or better. Now, we currently have a population of 900. I reckon we could clear out a couple of houses here and work this right into the housing block. It's not... Ooh, is my phone ringing for no reason? I reckon we could clear these out and have that looking beautiful right there. That'd be spectacular. So I need to take out 3 houses. Okay, I've gone ahead and set everything up here. Quite nice looking. The monument here will need quite a little bit of work done to it to actually get it sorted. But I've got this people leveled up because we are currently short of workers. I had to bump the pay rate up slightly. But as people begin to move on in, I think we'll be well sorted. We're going to need to provide ceramics as well. So I think the next step will be to... We might need to step up our ceramics production. They'll buy timber, carved jade. There's a few things I'm going to need to do, I think, to get this sorted. But first step will probably be to step up our hemp production. We can export that as well as use that for some cheap and easy gifts for our people. Okay, we're looking all well set up now. I've converted some of these fields over to cabbage here. So cabbage grows in August, millet grows in July. So there is a little bit of overlap. So these aren't perfectly efficient. If I wanted to be 100% efficient, what I would do is have one farm entirely dedicated to millet and then another farm entirely dedicated to cabbage. I probably could do that, but I don't really have the workers to throw down a bunch of farms, and we may need possibly a third one later. I don't want to have to go up to 4 farms just for this little area here. We'll see how things go, but I think we should be sufficient with 2 farms for 1 block. It's not even a full block either. Now, what we need to do is start working on getting the monument done. Now, these houses will level up in time by themselves, but we need wood and we need carpenters. So let's have a quick look at our monument construction here. Actually, now I'm going to need to look at raw materials, logging sheds. And these are harmoniously placed near trees. So where can I get some comfortable? I could probably put them all the way over here, but that's quite a long way away from me. I think I'll fit everything in nicely just here and over here. Okay, and with that I've got everything in place. They are fairly harmonious. This one up here is not harmonious because I didn't want to cut down the trees up here, but it is near the rocks, so I could probably clear those trees off. In fact, I think I will do that. I'll clear a couple of trees off. It's being a little bit too finicky before, but that should now be in a harmonious location near the rocks. These guys down here actually struggled finding it. I don't know exactly what kind of, what's the word, feng shui they have. But they seem to, rocks, they seem to like whatever's over here, which may be, maybe they need pure rocks with no trees nearby. See if I can find some. Yeah, they seem to be needing to be very close to rocks. If they're even a little bit away, it doesn't count. So, not exactly sure what that means. But either way, those two are both harmoniously placed there, which fits perfectly. And these are all down here. These guys appear to be the grass background, and the Inspector's Tower and the Ceramicist Guild are the rock style. And here we are, all the cabbage is being grown. That'll be harvested shortly, and that will hopefully take care of our massive food shortage. That is the downside with cutting between cities. It loads the city back up, and because I can't control what happens when I finish the city, I was not really in the best position for everything. So we are now getting a little bit of food in, but hopefully that will sort itself out in the near future. Looks like health could be a problem as well. I may need to just double check that all my people are working everything. It looks like some of them, at the very least, are crossing over here. This may not be, I may never ever put these back inside housing blocks again. I think it stuffs them up a little bit because they seem to be walking across it sometimes. We'll see how we go here. Anyway, the millet is coming in. I think I'm actually going to level this one up to require appetizing food because this cabbage will be coming in very shortly. Okay, so you can have a look here. The people come along and they lay down the wood, and then the carpenters come along and build up this wooden wall. Now what they're going to do is our labourers down here will actually start digging out a whole bunch of dirt. This is an infinite resource apparently, and they will be bringing it up somewhere. There we are, big loads of dirt, and they'll be dumping that in here. And you can see they dump it in, and they fill this whole area in with dirt. Okay, we've filled up the dirt. What they do now is they come along and they pad it all down with these big padding stick things. This makes a very firm base, as they say here. No, they don't say that. They're making a very firm base of dirt. A big mound for it to go on. I could probably do with a couple of extra labourer camps, but I may need to clear out some trees for that. Possibly these ones over here. Throw the camps down there, I think, with a way to proceed. But I mean, I can wait off camera. I'm happy with that. Now, over here you'll see our elegant dwellings. That is what we require. 1,000 people. We've actually got 1,500. Let's double check that our unemployment is shooting up. With that, I can probably throw down a larger pottery works over here. A ceramics guild, or whatever you call them, ceramics things, to get that going a little bit better. Because we're starting to sell off. I'm limiting how much we're selling. Actually, no, we're at maximum. Let's think about other ways of getting money. Send some money off to Khufu and see how they go, and possibly the nomad camps as well, now that we have discovered them. I think I might be able to do some carved jade import-export. Okay, the gifts have gone through, and there are a few things we can look at here. For example, Khufu will give us jade, which is very nice. Clay we don't need. They do buy bronzeware now. We can buy from Blxz here. We can actually buy bronze from them. They will sell us bronze. It was our previous town. They will give us the bronze we need. We can combine that with our clay here and make some bronzeware to sell off if required, if we need a bit of extra cash. Our cash has been going down, so that probably is not a bad idea. Who else buys ceramics? They will buy ceramics. So trading with them, I can up our ceramic sales as well, which would be very, very nice. And Bumpo will buy carved jade as well. So I could probably do carved jade, import, export. What will the nomad camps do? They don't buy much except for silk. We can't grow that. They will give us jade though. I think I'll keep within China though. And we will probably do a carved jade import-export. And a gift of wood from Blxz. Very, very nice of them. I will take that. I can't quite fit the full amount. What was that other message that popped up? Employees needed us, stuff like that. Can't get the full amount of wood in. We can fit in what looks like 12 of the 13. We could be able to sell that off. Now I've thrown down the trading station to Blxz. They will Sell us bronze. You will not buy bronzeware. It means I need to dig around and get somebody else opened up. So we'll require 3 of them. I could probably fit the 3rd one just there. That's 4x4. Excellent. So I need to work on bronzeware and someone will sell me jade. Do we have that? You will buy bronzeware and sell me jade. Looks like Khufu are the people to go for here. And another little quick cutback. Our guys over here are padding down the 2nd layer, so construction is proceeding quite nicely. It looks like a few people up here are struggling with food. Why is that? Because we don't have the cabbage. I may need another cabbage farm. Looks like because it's coming later in the season, we're not getting the full amount. Well, it looks like they're growing quite a bit of it. Maybe we just need more to flow through the system. And here we go, trade has opened up with Khufu. We'll throw that one down there, and we will, what will we do? We will probably export some hemp as well. We'll start exporting the bronzeware that we're producing, and I think we'll export just a tiny little bit of hemp at a time, because we've got quite a bit of it over here, and it is stockpiling up. I could probably even export the timber. You won't take it, but you will. So we'll take out all the timber we can fit in as well, free up this yard over here. And here we go, we've begun construction of the actual temple itself. It's basically just a big flat dirt block. They've removed all the timber from around it, put in some stairs, and we'll have ourselves a something that they're gradually building. For whatever reason, they don't appear to be buying very much of these this fried cabbage that we're currently eating. Doesn't sound particularly appetizing, but whatever. We've got our fried cabbage. We're not getting a lot of food through the system. Now, we have all the food here stockpiled up. I'm not quite sure why it's not flowing through the system. What I'm going to do is up our cabbage and millet storage to 12. I believe 12, 12 and 8 is a full yard. Now the game meat is pretty much consistent. It's constantly coming in. If I can get a little bit more of these other ones in there, we may be better off. Now having a look, we've got a lot of millet, not a lot of cabbage here. So what I'm going to be doing is upping the cabbage production slightly on one farm. This will make this one almost entirely cabbage orientated. I probably should have done this from the beginning, had a pure millet and a pure cabbage farm. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. You can be pure cabbage. Let's get you, actually no, you can be pure millet. Get my language correct here. And you, my friend, can be pure cabbage. And we'll see if that gets things better, fixes them a little bit, because they are struggling to get this food through as required, but hopefully that will get things well sorted. Okay, I have no idea if it actually works, but I have thrown down another food shop. We've got 2 of them now, so they should be able to hold up quite a bit more. I'm not sure if that makes a difference or not, 2 of them. We now have 600 food. It just seems they're not delivering enough. Now I know this block is sustainable, but for some reason it's not delivering. We'll see how that goes with the 2 farms, the 2 shops I mean, and see if they... Thank you. We'll see if that works or not. Okay, looks like an economic decline at Tang. I don't know if that matters or not. Industries have shut down. Are we trading with them? Yes, we are. So it appears that they will... at this point, nothing, but they may not buy and sell quite as much as they used to. Now, that's a bit of a problem actually, because they are our main purchaser, although we're not really producing enough ceramics by the looks of things to keep everything going. On other matters, I think I have sorted our food. What do you mean too distant? It's right there. I think we've sorted our food problems. This is probably not a very well-designed logistic situation here, but I think we've got things under control, and it is good enough for what we've got to do. Go ahead with it. Aha! Special gifts time, or Year of the Rabbit. In this case, I think we're going to take an improved production yield. I don't need any animals. I'm not building anything else. I don't need defense, so improved production yield for, well, that was a waste. Weaponsmiths and soybean fields, neither of which we have, so let's pretend like nothing happened. Okay, looks like Tang is not doing very well again. That's another little pop-up that's come up. Nothing appears to have changed just yet. Maybe it means that their military is dropping? I'm not sure. They will buy timber. How about we send them off a... Nope, wrong one. How about we send them a small gift? They even have any timber. Looks like our city is struggling a bit as well. I'd like to send them a gift. Maybe that will keep them going for a bit. Or maybe it is just a bit of a story element. They will shut down in the next mission. Okay, at this point we have been struggling with food for quite a long time. I don't know exactly what it is. It seems that the cabbage production is much lower than it could and possibly should be. So I've thrown down another set of farms over here, one of each of them. That should keep things going quite nicely. And I've also got these people set up here to evolve up to probably not quite that high, but certainly high enough. That'll give us the food we require. For the moment we're doing only bland food. They're eating double cooked meat, but shortly we will put them up possibly to at least a second level. I doubt we'll go through ceramics and appetizing food. Okay, now everything is fully under control. All we did require was the additional farm. So we've got the unemployment, we've got a shit ton of unemployment actually. I think I'm going to bring that right down. We're going to need to take care of this shortly. So I'm thinking of opening up my carved jade production very shortly. I'm going to do this over... Where do I want to do this? I might even... could probably knock out one of these kilns and have this all coming up behind us. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw out that kiln there, clear this area out, and set up a nice carved jade production area. And I've decided to cancel that very quickly because I have not been paying attention. We do not have jade carvers. That was very, very stupid of me. Now I need to find somebody who will buy the jade. Otherwise we're going to be down a lot of money at this point. I don't think I'm going to find anybody. So we're probably going to have to go and start selling a hell of a lot more bronzeware. They will buy 12 per year. Might just start selling more ceramics. I think that is probably the way I'm going to have to go to absorb all these people coming in. And the final look over here, what they do now is they throw in some clay and they put that in as ceramicist comes and puts all these beautiful tiles on the roof. And now what's happening is the carpenters, no more resources required. The carpenters are just going through and doing the fit out on the inside. We are very nearly finished. And I think, good timing, that is exactly us finished right in front of us. Beautiful, beautiful timing on my part. You'll see up here, our city is now worthy of an ancestral hero. Noir is very, very happy about that. So hopefully she will appear, and the next 9 months should be, if everything works correctly, should be the final end to the mission. Let's just double check what we need. Great temple built. We have more than sufficient people. And now, once Noir arrives, the 9-month countdown. Here we go. Let's start that. And with 1 month to go, in typical style, the city is collapsing around me. I could probably start exporting all these ceramics. No, that's importing. I need to start exporting all the ceramics that I will have. You can go up to full level and you can start exporting those ceramics as well. That'll bring us back the cash, bring us into the black, but next month we're moving onwards. Everything, as far as I can tell, is fully satisfied. So we're going to move on and get rid of this nightmare of a city. Very poorly designed overall, but a bit of fun.
You have done well. Beautiful grand temple now dominates the town of Bo, honoring the memory of our late king. People travel many li to visit the temple and offer homage to his spirit, but the new king is ready to move on. And one of the things he wants to move is the capital.
Well, there we go, guys. That is all taken care of. And it looks like next episode we're moving on to building a new capital. I think that'll be quite a bit of fun, but I'll see you there, guys. I've been Blxz. This has been Emperor. Smash that thumbs up button if you do indeed enjoy all this city building content. And if not, click that thumbs down button. Drop a comment, at least let me know what you don't like and how I can improve. Take care, guys. I'll see you around.